Yo, what is up guys, SurgicalGoblin here and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to discuss this Hog Rider deck. It is an Hog Rider Zap Bait deck and I actually used it against Colton W83 in the Pro vs Pro episode. If you guys didn't see that, go check it out right now. Clash Royale uploaded a video. He also mentioned me in the video and put my YouTube in the description. So Ash, if you're watching, thank you very much. We also reached 2,000 subscribers, so any new subscribers, welcome to the family and let's begin the video. I've been so alone ever since I left the tribe. That's just how it goes, cause I like the lonely. Okay guys, so in this video I will be discussing this deck. I again did a poll on Twitter asking what you guys would like to see. Most of the votes were on this deck. So today I'm going to play this deck. And I actually have 3 replays ready. And at the end I will also do a live battle in a classic challenge. So let's begin with the replays. So in this replay I play Oposik from Gaia Lapung. And I will do it 2 times speed. So otherwise the video will be too long. Because I also want to do a live battle at the end. So with this deck it's really important to outplay your opponent. For example, if they have a Zap, bait it out with, for example, the Skarmy or Inferno or Goblin Barrel, and then the other card can shine. And especially Goblin Barrel Hog Rider combination can deal a lot of damage. So if you can pull that off, here I actually made a mistake by dropping it too far, but at the end it didn't matter because my Hog still gets 2 shots in. And I could Fireball his Tombstone and Musket at the same time, and that was really good value. Use my main horde on defense to clean up his Musket and his Mega Minion, and my minions could chip away a bit, but it doesn't really matter because I'm going for his left tower. And at this point I know he has his lock and his arrows in the cycle, so I dropped the Goblin Barrel a bit far to the top left. And then his lock didn't hit my goblins, and then that almost took down his tower, and I fireballed it down. And on defense I used my minion horde on his bowler and mega minion and my inferno to clean up his giant. Here I actually made a mistake by committing, and that almost cost me the game, but I was pushing with my Hog Rider, so at the end it didn't really matter because otherwise I would take in the right tower as well. But me overcommitting wasn't really good. So next replay, here I play a pretty popular deck. I'm not sure if it is still really popular, but it used to be pretty popular when Punk TV was #1 in the world. And he starts off with a princess, so I will go with a Hog Rider and then the lock. For example, if he had Skarmy, which he does, but he didn't use it, my lock will also hit Skarmy, but he played Inferno, so thumbs up, well played. And at this point I'm basically waiting for him to do a move. And I'm up 2 elixir, so I drop my Ice Spirit in the back just to cycle and see what he does, but he doesn't do anything, so I drop my Skarmy to behind my King Tower, so they split, and he drops an Ice Wizard, so I will go with Goblin Barrel to see what he does, then go with Hog Rider on the right, and he actually defends with a Skarmy and a Princess on the same side, but here I can lock and hit his Skarmy plus princess and also his tower, so that was really good. But he's up with damage and we're equal with elixir, and he's coming with a Hog Rider now. I know that he just wasted his lock, so I can defend with my Skarmy and then go with lock on the right side, but he already has his lock in the cycle, so he can lock that, but he has 0 elixir to defend my Hog Rider, and eventually he drops his Skarmy to kill my Hog Rider, and I have my lock ready, so I will just lock them away and hit the tower as well. So here, watch this, I drop my Ice Spirit here in the middle for 1 elixir, his Ice Wizard costs 3 elixir, and the Ice Spirit will slowly walk to the Ice Wizard, then jump on and kill the Ice Wizard for a positive elixir trade. So here, oh, it actually didn't jump because he also put down his princess, but if he doesn't have anything else on the board, the Ice Spirit will also jump the Ice Wizard, and then the tower can kill it off. So here, his reaction to my Skarmy was an Ice Wizard, but my Skarmy dealt over 1000 damage, so now his left tower is lower than his right tower, so I'm going for his left tower now. So I will drop Skarmy, Minion Horde sorry, and then I will wait for him to see what he drops, and he actually drops an Inferno. So I will go with Goblin Barrel Hog Rider and see how he defends. But I dropped it. I tried to trick him, but he saw that and he dropped his Carmi. I'm not sure why he dropped his Princess, because I can get a really nice lock now, hitting his Carmi, again his Princess, and also his tower. And now it's really interesting. He's actually rocketing my tower to put it at 1180 HP, and his tower is at 1025 HP. I dropped my Goblin Barrel, but he has a lock to defend it, and right now we're pretty equal. I know he will come with Princess, so I drop my Ice Spirit and then go with Hog Rider. I'm pretty sure I will drop my minion horde to kill off his Princess and then clean up his Carmi as well. And now I'm up with damage, but I know he has his rocket, so I know I have to hurry. So I will try to bait out his lock by Carmying his Ice Wrist, but he actually decides to rocket my tower. So that puts me down a lot, and he actually also locks his my tower, so that puts my tower at 583. And a rocket does 493 damage, and a lock does 104. So one lock and one rocket will kill my tower. I knew he had Princess in cycle, so that is why I prediction his Princess. But I actually threw down my Goblin Barrel right at the same time as he dropped his rocket and his lock. And my Goblin Barrel was there before his rocket and lock could hit my tower, and that took down the tower. So yeah, that was a really close battle. GG to him. So in this game I start with Inferno, Skeleton Army, Fireball, and Ice Spirit, sorry. So most of the times I would just either throw a Goblin Barrel if I have it to see what he reacts with, or I would drop an Ice Spirit to cycle and chip away. So at this point I drop my Goblin Barrel to see what he does, and he actually drops archers. But I can hit with I can hit them plus Tombstone and the tower as well with my Fireball. So that was a pretty good Fireball. And here he comes with a Giant. I will drop my Inferno, of course, and then he comes with his Carmi. So I will drop my own Carmi, but he has a reactive Zap, so that was pretty good for him. So yeah, that still dealt a lot of damage to my tower, and he actually says thanks, but I know he just wasted his Zap. So I will go with Ice Spirit, Hog Rider, and then Goblin Barrel. I did make a mistake here. I dropped my Goblin Barrel not directly on his tower, which I should have done because he just wasted his Zap. So that was a pretty poorly placed Goblin Barrel from me. So at this point I'm up 1 elixir, and I'm also up with damage actually, and so far I'm just waiting for him to drop something. So I have my Inferno ready. I'll just drop my Inferno so I won't waste elixir, and I know he will come with Graveyard soon. So I have my main horde ready to put them on top of his graveyard. I actually drop my Skarmy on the left to not waste elixir, and him to split his elixir or try to zap it, so my Inferno tower can go ham. He actually zaps my Inferno, so I will go with the Goblin Barrel on the left, and my main horde prevented his graveyard from dealing any damage, but his Giant does get 1 hit. So here I actually decides to put my Hog Rider on the right to make a counter push out of the main horde. I tried to predict his Tombstone, but I actually he didn't place his Tombstone. But here I can Fireball his Tombstone plus tower to chip away at his tower for 1 elixir. Fireball, delve over 220 damage, so that's pretty good. So at this point I'm trying to bait out his Zap, so my Inferno can just roast his Giant away, but he actually decides to counter with archers. So here I know his graveyard is coming, so I drop my main horde, and I also used Fireball on defense to clean up his Mega Minion and also hit his Giant, and he didn't delve any damage. So I drop my Goblin Barrel, but he responds with a Skarmy, so my Goblins can't get a shot off. So at this point I know I only have to Fireball his tower to take it down. So I drop my Inferno again to defend his Giant. I dropped my minions, but he didn't come with a graveyard, so I just Fireball his tower, and that is a good game. So yeah guys, now I will do a live battle in a classic challenge with this deck, and let's see how it goes. Okay, let's go. So we're facing Elisa 4-2 from Core at Armes, a French clan. So we start with Minion Horde, Ice Spirit, Lock, and Hog Rider. So I will go aggressive with Hog Rider Ice Spirit combination, and he drops down a Goblin Hut. He actually plays Goblin Hut and Witch, which I really like because those both cards aren't really used in this meta. So that's pretty interesting, and a Goblin Hut can chip away at my tower. I mean, I don't really have anything to drop. I don't want to waste my Inferno for that. He actually comes with a main horde, so I can fireball his tower plus main horde. And I already have his tower down to 1-7 or 8-7-9. So I think we're pretty equal on elixir. I'm not sure, but I will wait for him to do a move. I haven't really saw his win condition yet. So he has main horde, Goblin Hut, and ooh, he actually uses a spawner deck. I will lock this. Ooh, I actually missed a princess, so that was a pretty bad lock by me. But I do have his tower down to 5-1-1. And at this point I will drop my main horde on the left to kill his barbarians, kill his main horde, and kill the other barbarians and goblin coming. So I can fireball his barbarian hut, tower, and goblin hut. I will definitely do that, but I should have waited until I could have hit those two barbarians. That was also a mistake by me, but yeah. So he has giant. I will drop my Inferno to see what he does, and I will drop Skarmy at those barbarians and goblins to clean them up. He actually doesn't zap, so his giant can't come through, and so far I'm looking pretty good. So at this point he will drop a witch, and I will just wait for him to do anything else and probably lock the witch to chip away at his tower. So yeah, he actually decides to fireball. I will drop an Ice Spirit on the witch, and I will go on the right with Hog Rider Goblin Barrel, and I will fireball his Goblin Hut to take down his tower and also hit the Goblin Hut. And it looks like he doesn't have an answer to my Hog Rider Goblin Barrel push, and that actually almost takes down the tower. I'm one lock away from taking it down. So he comes with a giant on the left. I can just put down my Inferno to defend it and lock his princess and both the goblins, and also hit the Goblin Hut to take it down. So at this point I'm pretty sure, yeah, I have this game in my pocket. I'll just go again with Hog Rider Goblin Barrel and Skeleton Army in the middle. So he comes with a main horde. I can just fireball it away, and that is GG. Thumbs up and GG, well played. So yeah guys, on the defense and on the offense, this deck is pretty defensive, but I like to keep the pressure going with the Goblin Barrel and the Skarmy. For example, if I use Skarmy on defense and they actually lock or zap, I like to go aggressive with Hog Rider Goblin Barrel combination, and that combination can deal a lot of damage, so that is definitely a good combination. And about the legendary, you can replace it by zap, so this will actually be a free-to-play deck. So I really like this deck, especially for the free-to-play players out there and watching this video. I definitely recommend this deck. It is a really strong deck and you can have a lot of success with it. So yeah guys, if you like this video, if you like the live battle, please leave a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. See ya!